Investigators are now trying to determine what led to this derailment.
CBS 2's Jessica Schneider live in Woodside with more on what they found so far. Jessica.
Well, Maurice and Christine, nearly 7 hours after this derailment, MTA officials are working diligently to find out exactly what went wrong. At this point, they are in the midst of a full-scale investigation. That includes inspecting the subway line's signals as well as the track itself. Splinters of wood and a mangled track. MTA photos show a close-up view of the rail that's now being closely examined after 6 of the cars on this Manhattan-bound F train careened off this track.
The first car of the train made it through without derailing. The following cars, then about 6 cars derailed, and then the final car stayed on the track.
One passenger who called CBS 2 says it felt like the train hit a giant pothole before grinding to a halt and derailing. Officials are now scrambling to figure out what went wrong.
There's track damage and damage to the car equipment. So like I said, after the rush hour, what we're going to do is focus on getting those cars re-railed, inspecting the track, rebuilding the track, and making sure, even before we restore service, that there's no structural damage. But there doesn't appear to be any structural damage at this time.
Former Chicago Transit Authority Chairman Robert Passwell says overall, the system is safe.
Train derailments in stations are underground are very, very rare. So it could be something happened with a track, something could have happened with the wheel. A wheel might have wobbled or come loose, or there could have been something on the track which caused something to hop over.
And the MTA chairman also stressed that they run 8,000 trains a day, hardly ever a situation like this, and that the system is very safe. But of course, in the meantime, they are in the midst of that investigation, trying to figure out what went wrong so these subway riders don't experience the same problems again. We are live in Woodside, Queens. Jessica Schneider, CBS 2 News.
Jessica, thank you. We talked about the ripple effect for riders on other lines. It was far and wide, but at this hour, there are still some service disruptions on the E, R, F, and M lines. Shuttle bus services being offered along the E and the F. Long Island Railroad also experiencing delays due to heavy rider volume. The railroad is cross-honoring tickets at several stations.